Hey guys, it's Eggwick, and today we're looking at an experimental type of report system being introduced by Riot. One of my viewers actually made me aware of this whole situation. So basically, Riot Dunphy, a community guy as he calls himself, posted this tweet a few days ago. It's in Turkish, so I use Google Translate to understand it. He describes Alarmbot, a new system to get rid of players they do not want to see in the game in Turkey. He also notes that it'll improve with your contribution and comments through the entire process. Now, if we look at the official Riot article, we'll find a few interesting things. In a nutshell, Riot wants to take quicker action against players who engage in zero-tolerance behavior and create an environment where games are more enjoyable. But you might ask, what is considered behavior that falls under zero tolerance? And I quote, "Those who exhibit the most extreme behaviors towards other players are the result of our zero tolerance approach. Threats of violence are among them. We want to provide an environment where all our players feel safe, play games with pleasure, and do not hesitate to communicate. Today, unfortunately, we observe the biggest problem in this regard is our female players." Now, I don't know if I'm missing something in translation, but it doesn't seem very clear as to what degree this is applicable. For example, someone saying that women belong in the kitchen isn't the same as someone sending women death threats. They're both very bad and shouldn't be said either way, but they're not on the same level. This begs the question of how bad does sexism or racism or anything else have to be for it to be considered zero tolerance? However, Riot does state that the punishment will depend on the severity of the behavior examined, with some accounts being permanently suspended, while others starting with a 7 to 14 day ban. They also state that they're trying to detect players who engage in negative behavior on different accounts and are working on targeting their main accounts as well. Honestly, I feel like this is amazing news. If they can get this cross-account punishment thing to work, then we might see a lot less negativity coming from Smurfs and alternate accounts. I know that there's probably a good chunk of players who think they can say anything as long as they're not on their main, so I feel like this will be a pretty good deterrent. Now, Riot does state that other bad behavior is still being punished, but not through the zero tolerance system. I'm assuming that this is your usual toxic flaming and throwing and all of that, so it's good to know that the usual report system is working. Remember, this new Alarmbot system is still being tested and it's only available in Turkey. You can also do historical reporting and the support team will inform you if the player has been punished. As for my thoughts, I really like the idea, although the implementation isn't that great at the moment. You shouldn't have to email Riot about big zero tolerance issues, but I do understand that this is still in the testing phase. Moving forward, I think there needs to be a way to report these things in-game, although I do admit that I don't know how they'll do it, but I am really excited for the future of Valorant with how Riot is looking to improve the community. That said, what do you guys think? Are you in favor of this new Alarmbot report system, and do you think it'll be effective in curbing zero tolerance behavior? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for 160k subscribers. This is Eggwick, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.